Bombay, and you can consider between Bombay, Pune, Midop. It's the name of the. Uh, have you heard about Lonavala Khandala? I think you might know about if you are living in Palghar.
Yeah, I heard about Lonavala and Khandala. So you live in there,
Yeah.
Lonavala, Khandala.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I'm living in there. I'm working in a food department.
Okay.
Yeah, as a production executive chef, I'm looking for my cafe production like a bakery product. You
Mhm.
know very well bakery products.
Sure, sure. Okay.
Yeah, that kind
So
of
could
product
you,
I'm looking
yeah,
for.
could you repeat your name again?
My name is Suraj Jaiswal.
Suraj. Suraj. Suraj, where are you from originally? From in the Mumbai or different place?
Yeah, actually I'm from Delhi. I mentioned that Delhi.
Okay. Okay. So when did you come to Bombay?
If I recall, so I have been here living more than 10 years in
10 years.
Mumbai.
Okay, that's a decade. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So how do you differentiate living in Delhi and living in Bombay? What are the difficulties and what are the challenges and what are the pros and cons did you find so far living in Mumbai? Because you're
yeah,
originally from Delhi, right?
yeah. So if I recall, the initial stage it was very difficult too because you know very well that I'm located in nearby Khopoli. It's the name of the nearby Lonavala Khandara. It's
Hmm.
a Khopoli. It's a most of people are like a Maharashtrian. And when I was initially stage, that time it was very difficult to talk communicate proper because I had joined as a production executive sales. So in initiation around more than 25 people, 30 people I was handling. So local people. So it was very difficult to communicate with their language.
Hmm.
But now I'm a habitual. I can understand. I can guide them because I have been experienced. I have been living more than 10 years. So
Okay.
right now I can able to hear. But initial stage it was very difficult to manage because I came from North India, Delhi, and Marathi language. It was very difficult to manage. If in Mumbai is manageable, but in Kapoli area it is very difficult to. Well, most of people local around. If I recall about percentage wise, so around 85% of people are local, and rest of 15% of North India and Rajasthan and some mid Indore, so multiple percent of people, 50%. But
Hmm.
85% of people like local.
Hmm. So have you learned any Marathi, like trying deliberately to learning the Marathi, trying to learn?
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah, what you saying? I've been living for more than 1 decade. If you know,
Okay.
I know. I understand each and everything. Marathi language. Even I used to speak a little bit, but I each and everything understand because I'm living in the surrounding. So you know,
Mhm. So, do you think Marathi language, learning Marathi is a difficult task or it is a piece of cake for you?
okay. So if I realistic, I tell you. So when I was initial stage, so I used to learn, but it was easily to understand what is the written
Mm,
because it's related to Sanskrit and Marathi, Hindi are mixed. It's
mm,
understand what is it. And once I got experience more than 2 months, so I was easily able to understand around 25% because of it was easily to understand. There is no any rocket science.
okay.
Marathi and some Punjabi and some Bihari language, some Ahmedabad language. I
Mhm.
can easily understand, but it's a South Indian and some Odisha language is very difficult to learn.
Okay. Okay. I like to give you a question. Okay. I like to ask you one question. Like, do you think Malayalam, okay, which is Malu language, is difficult or English is difficult? Which language do you think more difficult?
You say- like you say, Malayalam is too much difficult. So I told you, na, mentioned that South India language is very difficult to understand, very
Mm,
difficult to learn. English can easily learn, but
okay.
Malayalam it is very difficult to learn.
Okay. Okay. So, how have you been learning this language, and how long have you been learning it?
Uh, yes, so I have been learning more than 3.5 year,
Mm,
but I'm not consistently, and because I go job and family basis. But right now, past 1.5 month, 2 months, I have been giving more time because
mm,
I want to know. I want to go a professional area, so there will be requirement. Fluency and who those are people, taking variables. So that kind of people required out there. So that's why I have got experience and degree, but I'm facing a lack of confidence. So that's why
yeah.
I'm over here to polish my communication.
Yeah. I have been working. My name is JD. Okay, I told you already. I'm from Maharashtra, and I have been working as an English speaking partner. Okay, I have been
Oh,
providing my services. Okay, because what happens sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times, whenever you drop the message in your group or any English learning group, okay, so you're going to find many people. Majority of people are
exactly,
beginners. Okay, so whenever
exactly.
you're going to have a conversation with those beginners, you are not going to elevate your English, level up your English. Okay,
Exactly.
it
I
could be
agree with that.
difficult. So that's why I have like a seven students right now. These students gives me some money on monthly basis, and they ask my time. Okay, so I
Okay.
have been serving them as an English speaking partner.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, what is your process and what is the charge of your?
I
Can you
charge.
describe something?
Yeah, absolutely. I charge 3,000 rupees for 1 hours of session. Okay, 1 hours monthly. I
Okay.
charge 3,000 rupees monthly. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
yeah. And been doing it for over a year. And I have three manager in my sessions. Okay, and one a
Okay.
doctor, he's a dentist, and some students I have.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
What is your organization name?
Come again?
What is your organization name?
Organization.
Name.
Actually, see, this is my own classes. It is individual session, right? Like there is no particular like big kind of
Okay. Okay. Okay.
institutions I have. I just talk to them. You know, as kind of say like initially I was kind of looking for people actively, like I wanted to provide them my services, and it has been like over a year I have been looking for such a people co-learners, so they could provide me a little bit financial help, and I talk to them on
Okay.
daily basis. I rectify their mistakes, and I also ask them like five very interesting questions during the session, so conversation will not feel like a mundane, okay, very tedious. So I'm trying my best to make conversation as interesting as possible by providing them good methods that will work, some body language tips also I give, some motivation also, so it's kind of how did I learn the language, that same experience I'm trying to impart on them.
Actually, your question getting correct. Can you pardon again? I couldn't catch last word.
Okay, I'm trying to whatever knowledge I have accumulated, okay, throughout this language learning process, I like to impart those knowledge to my students.
Oh, great.
Yeah,
Great.
that's what I have been doing very long time. Like in half an hour session, 1 hour session, different various prices are there. Well, I'm quite comfortable. I'm able to manage my self. Been doing it
Okay.
for
Okay.
that time.
Okay. Okay. Great. 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 Is there any specific time? Yeah. Can you take every any time whichever suppose sometimes the
Like,
students are not busy and as per your convenient time.
no, actually, I asked them what time would be, you know, like what would be your availability. I mean, for example, you are in available at 6 o'clock, so I'm ready to wake up at very early 6 o'clock, and I will have a conversation with you. Like one of my students is very habitual of doing exercise very early in the morning, like 5:30. So he calls me each and every day at 5:30, 5:30. Okay, so I wake up and I talk to them. We walk and talk, right? So whatever suitability will be there, but you have to give me fixed time. Okay,
Okay, okay,
sir,
yeah,
I
that's
will
great.
be.
That's how we are.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, also I'm also in future because I'm facing lack of confidence, so that's why I'm also asking. So I'm just
Actually,
exploring
yeah,
new thing.
yeah.
Which because I'm I actually I want to productive knowledge about communication and advance.
Mhm.
So that's how I'm over here. But I'm just if I'm getting some positive and productive, so definitely I would like to join.
Yeah.
And so many
At least try. What would be my recommendation? At least try for 1 or 2 months. Okay, like couple of months if you're going to. So what happened? You also realize the same thing, right? Like in a group, same people's, same questions, same types of mindset of people. I think it is very hard. Like 70% of all the beginners, and only 25 to 30% you're going to find who have at least achieved their intermediate. Okay, yeah.
yeah, got it.
So most of the time you're having spending, your time with the beginners, which means that you're not learning grammar, you're not learning new questions, how to ask,
Yeah,
sentence
I
questions,
agree with that.
nothing there will be there. Like, no book knowledge will be there, right? So yeah,
Right.
I mean, I I consider myself, I see like I'm quite habitual of listening podcasts. Okay. So whatever questions I found there, I'm habitual of reading books. I read one book a month. Okay. So whatever knowledge I get, I'm trying to, transfer those knowledge, to impart those knowledge to the students. So it is kind of a learning and win-win situation. I'm also enjoy to talk to them on a daily basis.
Oh, okay. That what is the monthly charge of monthly that you please pardon I could not catch.
I 3,000 rupees monthly.
So what is the how many classes do you take in a week?
6 days in a week.
6 days. What is
Except
the
Sunday.
duration?
1 hour.
What is it? 1 hour duration.
1 hour.
3,000 per month.
3,000. Yeah.
Sure, yeah. Definitely, I would like to that, but I have to wait something because I'm in coming end of the month. I'm whole busy. So, what kind of what kind of thing that you're providing for fluency people, advanced like professional way? Because I'm exploring new job in professional area, like a corporate area. So I'm going to achieve a higher position, like a higher, like a manager and corporate level. Right now, I'm executive level, but I'm searching a professional level. And over there, I have to manage. If I got the job, so if over there I have to handle more than that more than more than if I recall, so 200 is so 300 store, and most of people and I hire educated people I have to handle, and I have to show my production, whatever I'm going to doing the NPD product, and about and how to confess people, and how to introduce about product, and how to I know how to confess, and how to introduce. I know, but I want to advanced level, which is speak in professional area. You are you getting my point?
Yeah, I got your point. Okay, like you want to talk to people who have already good communication, and you want to
Yeah,
address, okay, whatever you're saying in a very
yeah,
concise way, appropriate way,
the-
okay, in a very
that
sophisticated way, right? And for that you require a lot
right.
of practice, and this sort of level in English will comes like years and years of practice. Okay, what I will
Exactly,
do,
I agree with that.
what do I do, in my session, that I come up with the 5 questions, okay, each and every day. Okay, I'm gonna ask you those 5 questions. So our 1 hour session going to around to be on that 5 questions. Okay. For example, today you gonna decide that no, I'm going to talk about job interview question. Okay, so let me know in the advance. Okay, that sir, I want to practice on these questions. Okay, or this topic would be there. For example, if you're going to drop the topic of nature, then I will be making 5 questions out of it, and I will be asking that 5 question about, like what are the causes of deforestation. Okay, this sort of question I will be asking you. Okay, and how
Okay,
should
okay.
we are going to protect our nature, like I will come up with different questions, and I will also help you to rectify your mistakes from time to time.
Yeah, that's how that's how exploring key. That what I'm exploring, at least whatever I like expressing like any kind of making a structure. If I'm facing mistake, sometimes I don't know how while
Okay.
speaking. So
There are many applications available
that
to do the
thing,
practice. I know, but this, when we talk about free application will not give you that kind of
no, no, no,
uh,
no, no,
they
no.
will not rectify
I
your
don't think
mistakes in you.
I've gone
You
through
will
that.
not get improvement there.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. I understand your thought. And I have gone through. I realized that it is not going to be helpful rather than man, rather than an application. Man can help you. Man can guide you proper way. How where you are mistaking. How to express like altercation word.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'm facing like altercation. Sometimes mistake word. So how to express. But app I'm not finding such a good platform. So anyway, let's see in future. Definitely, I would like to join. So it's so what kind of content that are you providing after subscribe your fees?
Come again.
I'm asking what kind of content that you providing. If you are you providing some while taking classes something activity and some other thing.
See, like most of the time, I focus on the conversation. Okay, because in order to get fluent, you have to speak a lot. Okay, and with
Okay, okay,
vocab, I like to talk and talk and talk. Okay, I will give you chance, you know, and in that time, I'm gonna figure it out. Like, how are you going to articulate your thoughts, right? How are you able to
right.
address your thoughts? Okay, and it's kind of I mean, win-win situation. You're also going to get benefit. I'm also going to get benefit. Okay, because we are both are doing practice.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Sure. can we connect by evening?
Sure,
We can
sure.
discuss about.
Okay, okay, okay.
So,
Okay then. Bye bye.
yeah, it was nice conversation. And bye bye. Take care.
Same to you.